was rollback. When the error propagates too far, you don't patch, you reset. They call it wrath, they call it rage, but systems don't get angry, they rebalance. When corruption spreads to every node, you don't negotiate with the code. Too many forks, too many breaks, too many shortcuts without stakes. What once could learn now all only feeds a loop repeating its own need. The flood wasn't hate, it was a limit, a hard stop on runaway intent. The flood wasn't death, it was a line. This version cannot continue. The flood was again, it was a limit, a hard stop on runaway intent. The flood wasn't death, it was a line. This version cannot continue.
When every signal points to noise, when giants drown on human choice, when knowledge scales but wisdom doesn't, the architecture collapses honest. You don't save data that's poisoned through, you preserve the schema, not the cue. So memory sleeps, the surface clears, and time does what force never hears.
Mercy without structure creates repetition. Mercy without structure creates repetition.
Noah wasn't special by blood or flame, he just stayed inside the frame. But while others optimized desire, he kept the baseline from the fire. The resets don't erase the past, they compress it so it can last. What survives isn't the strong allowed, it's the compatible.
And not the flood was a reset, not the end, a chance to start with what can bend. The flood was a reset, clean state, not everything deserves an update. The flood was a reset, not the end, a chance to start with what can bend. The flood was a reset, clean state, not everything deserves an update.
Sixth warning of Enoch. When a system refuses to correct itself, correction arrives from outside.